Not bad. Not quite what I was at your age, but to reach this level in just 6 months? Raven, you've done well.
Really, Master?
Don't let it go to your head. Your training enters a new phase. That's a magic dampener. It'll make casting twice as difficult. Don't take it off unless I say so.
Understood, Master.
Also, the Holy Knights selection tournament begins tomorrow. You should go and gain some experience.
The Holy Knights! That's the Holy Grail for every battle mage in the kingdom. But Master, I can't compete. My father would never grant me the credentials.
Don't worry. It's already taken care of. An old friend of mine, Varian. He has a bit of pull within the Holy Knights.
That's right, my lady. I pulled a few strings.
I imagine the invitation to compete has already reached your family estate.
Thank you, Master.
Finally, take this. I have some business to attend to for a while. If you run into trouble, use this. Varian will come to your aid.
This is beautiful. Mr. Valerian, you must be quite powerful yourself.
I'm just an old knight nearing retirement. Compared to you, I am insignificant. Head back now. Prepare yourself.
Yes.
Lord Alexander, are you all right?
I'm fine. To think, a genius with the holy bloodline. She hasn't even fully awakened, yet she managed to hurt an old man like me.
Her strength right now, it's on par with you, the guardian of the kingdom.
Not quite yet. Top 5 on the Mage God rankings. Top 5? That's already stronger than the captain of the Holy Knights. She truly is your successor. But why keep it from her? She clearly doesn't know your true identity. She thinks her own strength is pathetic. Because arrogance breeds laziness. It would be the ruin of her.
I'm more worried about her father, Talos. I've heard he's a tyrant.
Mom. Raven. Father! What did she ever do to deserve this?
What's your tone, Raven?
Stupid woman broke father's favorite goblet. A few lashes getting off easy.
A goblet? You're beating my mother over a cup? She's your wife!
Then she should have been more careful. That's a woman's place. Besides, she was just a servant to begin with. If she can't even handle that, what use is she to me?
Then what about his mother? Why doesn't she have to do anything? She's your wife too. She was a waitress. Just because she gave you a son and Mum gave you me, this is how you treat us? Treating Mum like a slave year after year. Is that how a husband acts?
Enough! You questioning me, Raven? Who gave you the right? Serpentina, my legitimate wife. And Viola, she's nothing more than a servant who crawled in my bed while I was drunk. I'm being merciful just by letting her stay in this castle.
You raped me!
What did you say? I told you. You say that one more time, and I'll hang you where you stand.
No! Let her go! Mum, please! Father, she didn't mean it! Stop!
Ugh, you're pathetic. Just looking at you makes me sick. And you, every day, running off to consort with that stray mage. What noble lord is ever going to want you now? Starting today, you are grounded. You are not stepping 1 foot outside this house.
Grounded? I have to participate in the Sacred Night Trials tomorrow!
The trials? You? Raven, don't tell me you actually think that after dabbling in magic with some wanderer, you're good enough to pass?
Women are so naive.
I know I can pass.
No. You're just going to embarrass this family.
He's right. Since the beginning of time, only men have the constitution to master magic. Even if a woman has potential, she'll never achieve anything of substance. Give up on these delusions, Raven. Learn to be a proper woman, serve this family, and prepare for a marriage alliance with another noble house. That is your purpose.
No! That is not my purpose. I am entering the trials.
That's enough. Your attitude is even worse than your mother's. Clearly, you need a lesson in discipline. You insolent brat. You think learning a few parlor tricks makes you a threat to me? It seems you need to be punished.
No, Lord Talos, please don't! Punish me instead! Do whatever you want to me, just leave Raven alone!
Both of you are nothing but nuisances. Get out of my sight! Go to the confinement room yourself, or I swear I will hang you here and now!
Raven. Father, I am still going to the trials.
Do you really think I wouldn't kill you?
My lord.
Felix, are you actually pleading for her?
No, my lord, I'm not pleading. I just remembered that the Herald of the Holy Knights mentioned yesterday that all noble heirs with magical abilities must participate in the trials, so Lady Raven may have only studied under a rogue major for a few months, but she should still qualify.
I do recall something to that effect. But are you sure women are included?
I'm not certain, my lord, but you know the Holy Knights value rules above all else. If Lady Raven is absent and the Order disqualifies the White Lions because of it, the loss would be catastrophic. Our rivals, House Blackfire, already have a member who was promoted to the 7th Knight Captain last year. A position with power equal to a marquis. If we miss this chance, we lose our only leverage against them. Father, I highly doubt the Order cares about some girl.
The only reason you're not being punished for your insolence is because I won't risk the family's standing.
Consider your punishment deferred until after the trials. Now, both of you, get out! Raven.
Mr. Felix, thank you for standing up for us. Raven, thank him.
Don't thank me yet. This isn't over. Tomorrow's trials are critical for the family. Raven, even if your skills are subpar, you'd better show some backbone tomorrow. Don't embarrass us, or Lord Talos won't be so lenient next time.
I will pass these trials.
Confidence is good, but don't overreach. Mastering magic is a man's game, after all.
Mum? What are you doing? Packing your things. You're leaving. Leaving? Why? Because I need you to survive. You'll never satisfy a monster like Talos at the trials. He'll just marry you off to some old noble who finds you useful. I've endured that life for long enough. I won't let you suffer the same way. Please, listen to me. Go. Find a new life. And what about you? He'll kill you. Then I'm not going. Raven! Mum, running away won't fix this. We have to fight back. It's been 16 years. We've lived worse than slaves in this house. Anyone can step on us. We didn't do anything to deserve this. And do you honestly think running away will change the fact that everyone looks down on us? Tomorrow's trials are our only chance to rewrite our fate. But Raven, trust me, Mum. I'm going to pass.
Eyes front, you idiot. You're an embarrassment to this family. Spike, take it easy.
Talos! Has your house really run out of men? You brought a woman!
Who we send is none of your business, Drake. I'd worry about yourself if I were you. A noble earl's house, and you only brought one contestant. Is your territory that empty? Oh, right.
I suppose the White Lions, even the maidens, have the clan leavers bastard, so you've got plenty of body to spare.
Wait, that means this little girl is the bastard, right? Not bad looking. Wonder if you've had a turn with her yet?
Shut your mouth! You only think you're special because you've got people in the Order! We're arrogant, because we have the power to back it up. My son, Raymond. is the strongest of the new generation. He's going to tear you people to pieces!
Father, I have zero interest in competing against losers who hang out with women.
And to think House White Lion is pathetic. They're sending a girl. Looks like you lot are really...
I should have let Father strangle you at birth. Spike, enough.
Lord Cohen. Greetings, everyone. It is an honor to preside over these trials.
I hope the heirs of these noble houses perform well and prove themselves worthy of the holy lords. By the name of Alexander, the kingdom's holy guardian, I summon the sacred test stone. Listen up. I am now announcing the first test, magical power. You must stand at the edge of the arena, at least 10 meters back from the testing stone. Strike the stone with your magic. The more runes that ignite, the higher your power, and the better your score. First up for assessment, Eric, son of Baron John. Cone of Crushing! Eric, 4 runes activated. Next up is Spike, son of Count Talos.
Watch closely, bitch. I'm about to show you what real magic looks like.
Piercing Lance. Spike! 9 rulings activated!
See that, bitch? That blast alone could kill you 100 times over.
You talk too much.
Use. 3, 6, 5. Next up, Sir Felix of the White Lion.
Felix? I heard he's the strongest of the younger generation in the White Lion territory.
Rumor has it he's already strong enough to break into the top 100 of the Mage God rankings. He just hasn't bothered to challenge it yet.
Felix! 14 runes activated! Shut up!
You call that an attack? It's more like a tickle.
Raymond, you think you can do better? Then put your money where your mouth is! Just watch me! Nice! Nearly 30 meters away and he still managed to light up 16. Impressive, truly impressive. As it stands, Raymond is in first place.
Damn it. How is Raymond this good?
I hope that's just pure raw power. If there's more to it, this qualifier is going to be a nightmare for us.
Is Raymond actually as strong as they say? That attack wasn't even as powerful as my master's weakest ice spike. Could there be something here I'm missing?
The final contestant is a bit unconventional.
Because she is a lady.
Honestly, in all my years hosting these qualifiers, this is the first time I've ever seen a female contestant. But whatever, let's just treat this as a little side entertainment. Daughter of Count Talos. Raven, come on down.
I can't believe a woman actually dared to show up for this.
Overconfident, aren't we?
I heard she's the daughter of the maid who seduced Count Talos when he was drunk.
So that's her.
The big bitch birthed a little bitch!
Raven, you can do this.
Raven, show them your power.
Raven, activated runes 1.
And here I thought she was something special!
Turns out she's just a total poser. Mystophi is bigger than that.
This isn't right. Even with a limiter on, Raven's power should be at the top 10 level of the Mage God rankings. How is this possible? My lord, aren't you mistaken? Looking at the rooms on the limiter Miss Raven is wearing, aren't those tenfold?
What? Damn it! It really is tenfold. I misread it. That girl, why didn't she just take it off?
If I recall correctly, my lord, you were the one who told her she wasn't allowed to.
Quick! Hurry! Set up the teleportation array. I have to tell Raven to take that limiter off immediately.
My lord, we're currently in the north. Setting up a long-distance teleportation array like that will take quite some time.
Then speed it up.
Understood. I'll see to it immediately.
That goddamn bitch is bringing utter shame to this family.
Father, I suggest we disqualify that bitch immediately and throw her out of here.
Lord Cohen, we propose that Raven be disqualified.
Well, Talamus, what exactly do you take the Sacred Knight Arms selection for? You think the rules of this selection are yours to decide? That you can just disqualify someone on a whim? Besides, the Sacred Knight Order has never had a habit of quitting halfway.
Am I right, Lord Cohen?
That is correct, Count Talos. The Sacred Knight Order has no precedent for disqualifying a contestant midway. Ms. Raven must complete the competition.
Drake, you just want to see the White Lion family keep making a fool of itself.
Well, you can't keep it in your pants, and you can't keep your people in line either. Having kids with a maid and letting women learn magic. Talmos, you've been a joke for a long, long time! You goddamn bitch. I should have killed you yesterday.
Don't lose heart. There's still a chance.
You got this, Raven.
I will not lose.
Second assessment, magical dexterity. The challenge, snip capture. This mechanical snup was crafted by master enchanters. It is incredibly durable and programmed for high-speed, unpredictable movement within this perimeter. Use your magic to capture it. The faster the capture, the higher your ranking. Now, contestants, step up. First up,
Eric, son of Baron John! Eric, 21 seconds. Next, Spike, son of Count Talos. Begin! Spike, 14 seconds. Failed. Continue. 19 seconds. 28 seconds. Felix, 6 seconds. Excellent.
Garbage.
Raymond, 3 seconds. Perfect. Last one, Raven.
You've got this.
If it's just a matter of catching it.
Raven, failed. You almost got yourself killed by the target. Your performance was pathetic.
You trash. You've humiliated this entire family. Once these trials are over, I'm gonna kill you myself.
Just glad you're not hurt.
Third assessment. Combat duels. Contestants will face off in pairs until only the strongest remain. Duels? Lord Conan, that sounds like an unnecessary waste of time. Since the Holy Order only has one spot to fill, why drag this out? Just let my son hold the stage and take on these losers. Let him clear out this trash, all at once!
Surely that will save you some precious time, Lord Cohen.
Is there any objection from the representatives? Ha ha ha! It's settled then! Listen up, you pathetic losers! Who's first? Who wants to get crushed?
I do.
Oh my God, Sir Charles, he was ranked 7th. He went down in 1 hit.
My bad, I might have overdone it. Almost killed him. Now, who's next? Come on! Who's got the guts?
How is he this strong?
Talos! You were acting so tough earlier. Send someone out already, especially this little mistake of yours. Every noble in the region knows you've been dying to get rid of her and her mother. You're just too scared of the rumors to pull the trigger. Isn't this the perfect opportunity? Drake! The affair of the White Lion House are none of your business. Oh? Struck a nerve, have I? Fine, let's skip the small talk. Just send one of your Estons out. Or are the White Ryans all spinless cowards? I'll do it.
Raymond, your Blackfire clan has no concept of basic decency.
You don't like it? Do something about it then, loser.
You asked for it.
I heard you were the strongest of the young White Lion generation. How are you this pathetic?
No way. Felix is ranked in the top 100 of the Mage's registry. How did he lose so easily?
Top 100? Raymond wiped the floor with the 42nd ranked mage a week ago. You call these geniuses? They're just ants beneath his feet. Who's next? Who dares to challenge me? Do any of them even have a pulse left? Oh, by the way, aren't you going to send that bastard child of yours? Once this is over, you'll never get another chance. Of course, if the White Lions want to bow down to the Blackfires, I'd be happy to take care of those 2 trash heaps for you. In my territory, women who study magic instead of doing their duty, we don't argue with them. We just hang them.
It's been 16 years. We've lived worse than slaves in this house. Anyone can step on us. We didn't do anything to deserve this. And do you honestly think running away will change the fact that everyone looks down on us?
In my territory, women who study magic instead of doing their duty, we don't argue with them. We just hang them.
Tomorrow's trials are our only chance to rewrite our fate. But Raven... Trust me, Mum. I'm going to pass.
You idiot! If you want to die, go do it somewhere else. Don't embarrass the family anymore.
This is a high-level magic dampener. She's been competing with this on?
Once it's off, she'll be fine. Looks like the real show is starting.
I'll be your opponent.
A useless woman. You think you're in my league?
Raven!
Son! Stop holding back! Roast this bitch alive!
That was the plan.
You bitch! How dare you pull a sneak attack on me!
I'm gonna show you exactly how terrifying it is to piss me off. I'm going to burn you until you're half dead. Then I'll drag your bitch mother out here and incinerate her right in front of you!
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
And what if I do? A bitch is a bitch!
It doesn't matter if I say it or not. Her nature doesn't change! And you, the product of a low-life whore, you're just another whore!
What? Pissed off? I'm ending this right now. Then I'm gonna grab your mother.
I said, don't talk about my mother!
Come on then! Stop me! Kill her!
Since when did Riven get this strong? Don't tell me she's been secretly training in magic all these years, hiding her true power? Why?
You little brat. Trying to redeem your mother?
You little piece of trash. How dare you seriously injure my son? I'll make you pay with your life! Go to hell, you bitch!
That bitch is frozen stiff.
This is bad. Drake is a veteran mage. Clashing with him head-on like this, it'll get her killed! She won? Is this for real? She actually won? She beat Drake, who was once ranked top 30 in the Mage God rankings?
Who exactly is she?
Sir, can we declare the winner now?
I hereby declare that the winner of the Sacred Night Trials... Hold it! She is not worthy of joining the Sacred Knight Order. Knight Commander.
Uncle Thorn! Brother, you're here.
I hereby declare that the ultimate winner of this selection process is Raymond!
Commander. Is that really wise?
What's wrong with it?
That girl, she won the match.
Knight Cohen, have you forgotten Article 7 of the Knight Order's recruitment code?
Article 7. Article 7. Those of unknown origin, those of base character, and their immediate kin shall not be permitted to join the Order.
Precisely. This girl's mother, in a desperate bid for status, took advantage of the Lord while he was drunk, crawled into his bed to create a child, and became his concubine. Her methods were despicable, and the nature of her actions is beyond deplorable. The offspring of such a person is entirely unworthy of the Order.
No, that's not how it happened! My lord, the truth is not what you claim. It was Talus who raped me and forced himself upon me. I did not seduce him. He has been slandering me for all these years.
Shut your mouth, you bitch! How dare you say such a thing?
I wouldn't have dared before, but now I cannot stand by and watch your lies destroy my daughter. Mum. Raven, my sweet child. Forgive your mother for not believing you sooner. But I am happy now, because my daughter is finally taking control of her own destiny. Mum, it's not too late. I will help you. Lord Conan, I beg you to seek the truth. Everything I have said is the absolute truth.
This is... Silence! You deceitful woman. You claim you never seduced Talos? That Talos raped you? Then tell me, why would you ever choose to give birth to this wretched bastard?
If it was rape, you would have hated his child with every fiber of your being. How could you have possibly gone through with the pregnancy?
I see what this is. You just wanted to use the kid to get a hold on the Lord, and since you ended up with a useless daughter, look where that got you!
No, that's not it. I was just so terrified at the time. Talus threatened to kill me if I tried to get rid of the baby.
It gets more ridiculous by the second. Talos is an earl. He could have any woman in the kingdom bearing his heirs. Why you?
That's pure sophology. If you want to know the truth, why don't you ask that animal, Talos, why he chose to violate my mother in the first place?
Watch your tone, young woman. You do well to remember who you're talking to.
Raven, don't.
Since you insist on this charade, I'll ask you one question. You claim Lord Talos raped you. Where is your proof? Any witnesses? I thought so. You have nothing. I have more than 3 witnesses. I think the verdict is clear. You're a liar, a tramp!
You conniving bitch!
Go to hell, you whore!
Shut up! I said shut the hell up! Everybody shut up! You've rattled off 1,000 excuses, but isn't it obvious? You're just trying to rig this so the Blackfire family advances.
Shut your mouth! Only a piece of trash like you would do something like that. I am simply upholding the rules of the Sacred Knight Order.
Upholding them? Honestly, I couldn't care less about your rules. But there is one thing you never should have done. You never should have dragged my mother's painful past into this! You hurt her! Raven. No, Raven. Mum, it's not you who should be saying no. We've taken enough abuse. Today I'm done holding back. But Raven, there are no more buts. Stay back, Mum. I don't want you to get hurt.
You intend to attack the Knight Commander of the Sacred Knight Order?
I only intend to punish a piece of trash. And then, I'm gonna send an animal to hell.
You little bastard! Who gave you the right to talk to me like that?
Lord Thorn! I hereby declare that Raven and her mother are no longer members of the White Lion family. Please, do with them as you wish. Even if you hadn't said it, that was always the plan.
This doesn't seem to follow protocol.
Are you trying to teach me my job?
I only meant to inform...
I don't need you to tell me anything! Get out! I don't want to see you interrupting me again! You little bastard, I'm gonna fry you to a crisp.
You're the only one who's going to die here.
Serves you right, you pathetic bastard.
Ha! You can mess with me, but attacking Lord Thorn, he's ranked 18th on the Mage God leaderboard. You're finished! Die already, you little freak!
No! Raven!
Damn you.
Not today.
That bastard actually won! She beat Knight Captain Thorn!
This is impossible.
Uncle Thorn!
You piece of filth! You insulted my mother and shamed the Holy Norits. This is the price you pay.
You idiot. Do you think defeating me means you've won? This is only the beginning! Your power is meaningless! I have the backing of the Holy Knights who guard this realm. To defy me means to defy the Kingdom of Orencel. The power of the state will crush you like a bug!
A group of low-level combat mages. Do you really think they can hurt me?
You're strong. I'll give you that. But
what about her? With one word from me, she's dead! Everyone! Except the White Lion and Blackfire families, get out! Now!
Lord Thorn.
Talus, you've certainly raised a fine daughter. Pinning me to the ground like that.
After today, I am going to wipe out the White Lion house! Not a single one of you will be left standing!
No, Lord Thorn, please. This is all Raven and her bitch of a mother's doing. It has nothing to do with us.
That's right, Lord Thorn. Please, spare us.
We are willing to help you slaughter this bastard!
You pathetic bastard, you still have the nerve to laugh! This is all your fault!
That's enough! Raven hasn't done anything wrong. Why are you all doing this to her? Mother, this is the so-called White Lion House. In their eyes, the greatest mistake we ever made was being born women. Then again, they're just a pathetic bunch of cowards. The Knight Commander they're all so eager to growl for? To me, he's nothing more than a dead man walking.
A dead man? I have the entire Sacred Knight Order at my back. None to mention thousands of knights and 10 knight commanders. I serve the great Grand Master, Lord Varian himself. He could kill you with single hand!
Varian? Where does that name sound familiar? Like that friend of my master's. This is beautiful. Given my current strength, maybe Master's friend is the Grand Master of the Sacred Knight Order. And this emblem Master gave me. Perhaps if I told Varian what happened here today, he'd be more interested in killing you than killing me.
Shut your mouth, you mongrel! How dare you judge Lord Varian? If he really shows up, it won't just be you, it'll be her and the entire White Lion house reduced to ashes under his wrath.
Oh, is that so? Then by all means, call him here. I'd love to see what he'd actually do.
Damn it. There's no way I can reach Lord Varian. I heard he's been sticking close to the Holy Guardian, Lord Alexander himself.
What's wrong? Can't do it? Then let me. When the last flame burns out, Varian will arrive. Thorn, you disgrace to the Holy Nates. Your power, your ambition, your very life will be smashed to pieces!
Lord Alexander's protégé is summoning us. Mobilize every night. We ride.
Yes, sir.
I don't know which idiot is stupid enough to cross the Guardian's own air, but they're about to have a very bad day. Ridiculous woman. Who do you think you are, summoning Lord Varian? And you set a time limit? Do you think you're the great divine guardian, Lord Alexander?
I haven't confirmed that yet. But perhaps the person you're talking about is quite close to me.
You're a lunatic! A total lunatic! Even now she dares to speak to Lord Thone like that! Raven! If you have even a shred of respect for me as your father, you will get on your knees right now! Beg Lord Thorn for his forgiveness, now!
In your dreams.
A deluded freak to the very end. I swear, I will make sure you end up on the Sacred Knight Order's most wanted list, and then I'll drag you to the dungeons and torment you until you break.
Why don't you try it right now? Raven!
Mum? Darling, don't keep going. Mum has already seen how hard you fought. My entire life, I've lived in the shadow of prejudice. Prejudice against my status, prejudice against me for being a woman. But Raven, my daughter, you have shown me something I never dared to imagine. You have surpassed every single man in this place. I have no regrets left. So Raven, stop this. Leave. Go away and leave me behind. With the power you possess, you can live your life with dignity. Mum, I'm not running away. From now on, I will protect you. Trust me.
Two women lost in their own little fantasies. Running away, living with dignity. Dream on! You are nothing but a woman and a bastard. And I am the Knight Commander of the Sacred Knight Order, a man with the status of a Marquise. You belong under my boot.